Sunset on day 11. A day which I can already barely remember because nothing happened. I sailed about 60 miles, many of those in the wrong or not inappropriate, no, just in a non-helpful direction. Thanks to the vagaries of the wind here, which has been very light almost all day, and from all kinds of contrary directions. And I'm bound, or decided to bind myself a little bit by the traffic lane which runs south. Well, it's kind of the southern part of this where the hell am I? Bay of Cadiz. Yeah, because I didn't want to mix it with all the traffic. I've done that, thank you. So I wanted to stay north of the traffic all the time, and that kind of restricted my plan a little bit. And in the end, you can't fight the wind or the lack of it. Now, it seems what happens is as the sun goes down, the wind gets up for a while. And through the night you have a bit of a blow. And then in the morning, it all goes again. Well, that's alright, I don't mind. Because I've done nothing today, I'm not tired at all, I'm just bored. To be honest, the rustling you can hear is the asymmetric spinnaker gasping for breath like all of us. But if I can make a few miles tonight, that'll be fine. I'm ready to get the spinnaker down as soon as the wind looks like it's going to pick up, as it did yesterday. I got caught a little bit yesterday with too much sail up. And I've got a small problem with the mainsail at the moment. It's not actually with the mainsail, it's with the lazy lines. Oh, I've forgotten what they're called too. I can't remember anything today. Lazy jacks. Lazy Jack. Na, 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 na. Just climbing out of the cockpit. Excuse me for a moment. Here, look. Now, these things. What they do is they keep the sail within the boom area as you lower it. What you have to do is loosen them off though, otherwise the sail just snags in them. So you loosen them off and they kind of collect it all on top of the boom for you, saves you having to do any flaking. Unfortunately, the block for the starboard side, I've overloaded it. I gotta be honest, I know I've done that. I've overloaded it and it's jammed. So the right hand lazy jacks now, I can't loosen them enough to do a normal drop of the sail, which means I've basically got to be on kind of almost a little bit of starboard tack every time I want to lower the mainsail. Otherwise it gets caught up in these lines on the way down and it's a real pain in the butt. There's kind of subtle ways I can get it to work. If the boat's rolling, then I drop it in stages as the sail flaps over to port, drop it a little bit, and then as it starts to flap to starboard, stop and wait, and then when it flaps over again, drop it a little bit, etc, etc. It's just a pain. And of course, if there's a wind blowing when you want to do it as well, then it becomes a little bit it becomes a little bit of a pain in the armpit. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I did think about going up and having a look, but I'm not going to. I've decided, screw that. That's really a step too far. I could. I mean, a couple of prussiks and Bob's your uncle, but I'm too old for that shit. So I'll get some young nimble rigger to sort that out when I finally arrive somewhere, wherever that might be. Hey, I'm running short on cigarettes. It's getting serious now. I've got 7 packs left, and that's 7 days. 7 days if I'm careful. And then I tell you, I'm not a nice person when I'm not smoking. I quit smoking for 3 years, lost all of my friends. I'm really not a good non-smoker. So, yeah. See that? Oh. I mean, don't talk too soon, but that might just be the wind we've been waiting for. Let me put you to bed, and I'll try and make some miles tonight. Tomorrow morning we'll meet up, same time, hopefully a different place, and discuss how we went on.